you do without going into too much detail.
Sure. So I'm a computer scientist by trade. I have a master's degree in mathematics from Virginia Tech, but been working in software engineering and simulation for basically my whole career. So I'm a woman in STEM,
Yeah, yeah.
and I love it. It's a ton of fun.
Your eyes light up when you talk about it too. Like there's this spark that,
Yeah.
and you don't see that typically from a lot
Well,
of people.
I think a lot of people they just don't understand how much fun it is to be a programmer,
Mm.
basically. I mean, I know when I was coming up through school, other girls were talking about, oh, I just don't want to be in front of a computer all day. They hated the idea of desks and the idea that a computer is tedious and it's all a bunch of numbers. Everyone was turned off by numbers. I'm actually not that enamored of numbers myself,
Really?
but I love solving puzzles. So, arithmetic was just a nightmare for me as a kid. I cried over fractions so much. But once I got to trigonometry, there were symbols to manipulate, and geometry, there were shapes and symbols. And that just really lit a fire in me for learning more about mathematics. And a lot of the things you do in programming is symbol manipulation. So, uh, and puzzle solving, and also creating. There's a lot of creating that you do. So it's a very creative act. It actually reminds me of sewing, which is
Really?
traditionally a very feminine activity. And so it melds quite seamlessly in my life.
Hmm.
Um,
So you feel like when you're programming, are you weaving a tapestry? Are you
yeah,
patching things in?
like I'm creating something, but it's not just that I'm creating something that I might find aesthetically pleasing and someone else might not. But it's also I'm creating something useful
Mm. Mm-hmm.
that won't be thrown away. No one's going to spill on it. It's not going to go into the washing machine. Bits and numbers last and last and last. You can back them up as many times as you want, replicate them, send them all over the world. Do something useful, permanently useful almost, with by typing. So I love that. And another thing that helped me get into STEM was my dad really liked to fix cars.
Hmm.
And I always enjoyed just kind of watching the process. And to me, programming is also very mechanical. It's just that I don't have to get my fingers dirty.
It's one of the things that pulled me out of the automotive world and had me move to IT was I get to work in air conditioning all day and